Hi everybody, I'm coming at you with another edition of Hot Tip Tuesday. I hope that you're all having a wonderful day. I am taking a break from holiday wrapping to come at you with this really great tip, especially for the holiday season. This is the biggest selling season for fragrances, and they're great gifts for men and for women. But what happens is people want to know what things smell like, and if you don't have a sample of every single fragrance, you're gonna have a really hard time selling a fragrance because you need to know what it smells like for the most part. You can explain it and really glamorize it, but if they can't smell it, it's really tough. I would never buy something I didn't know what it smelled like. I'd be afraid, like if I bought something for my husband, like I don't want you to smell like a wet dog. Like I need to know what this smells like. I have the answer for you, and it's in this little pill box. Isn't that funny? These little pill, I don't even know what it's called, but it's like a pill case. You can get them at the dollar store for $1. You are going to get some cotton balls at the dollar store. Like, don't be spending a ton of money. Take any fragrances that you do have and are open. So maybe what you use personally in your home, you probably have a couple of them opened up. And you're going to take anything you have, like this is just the cityscape, and then you squirt. I'm not gonna actually squirt, but squirt. And the fragrance will be on here, so then you just put the fragrance in here. And then you're gonna get a permanent marker and you're gonna write cityscape on there. And so you know that that's what cityscape smells like. And then you're gonna do that with your next fragrance that you have on hand and that you have opened, okay? If you only have like one or two that are opened and available to you, there's two things I would suggest doing from there. One, I would get in touch with your director, because typically as directors, we have a demo of all the fragrances. And I mean, your director may not, and that's totally fine. But usually we do just because we've shown them, if we've had them for our events or things like that. Or ask some of your sister consultants in the area if they have the ones that you are missing, okay? And if they do, just be like, can I borrow a squirt of your perfume? I'm putting together my little fragrance pool. Next thing you can do is order in the sample. For example, this is a sample of the High Intensity Ocean for the men. And you would open up the sample and then just like rub it on the cotton ball and then put it in here. So that would be, I mean, a more budget-friendly way to get the missing fragrances versus like buying one of everything, opening it up just for a little squirt. Like I said, do what you have, and then if you have any of the samples, utilize those, and then if not, contact your director or sister consultants and see if they can help you out at all. Make sure you label all of them, and then in the bottom, I would put some coffee beans in one of them so that when people are like sniffing, they can smell to neutralize your poor nose. I would do one for the women and then one for the men. So you have one for the women's fragrances and then one for the men's fragrances. And if you don't have them all, you guys, that's okay. You can always work on collecting all of them. But I mean, something is better than nothing, especially this time of year when you are selling fragrances, because they're so popular this time of year that you'll be able to be like, oh my gosh, yes, Cityscape is amazing. Here, this is what it smells like. And then they'll be able to smell it. And it lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. And you might have to redo it on occasion, but it really does last a long time in here. That's my hot tip for you this season especially, but I mean, in general, you should have those on hand just so people want to know. And the other reason is people are so sensitive to fragrance anymore. Like, you do not know who might be like allergic to something. If you know, versus you being like like just spraying down the whole room with a fragrance, you can keep it really contained with this. So that's just really smart too, to just make sure you're respecting everybody in terms of if you have somebody with some sensitivity. I hope that that helps. I hope that that blesses your business in some way. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will be coming at you next week with another edition of Hot Tip Tuesday. I'll see you later, guys.